Welcome everybody to the channel, and in this video we will be covering the inner city routes of the Pennsylvania Railroad in the New York Central in Greene County, Ohio. It is here at Alpha on the PRR Panhandle between Dayton and Xenia where we start our video. In this next image of Alpha, we see a Brad McCollin photo of this Conrail eastbound going by the only railroad crossing in town. Following Alpha, we're in Xenia at Greene Tower, where the PRR mainline crossed the B&O Welliston sub out of Dayton. In this image, we are looking west on both the PRR and the B&O, facing towards Dayton. In this image, we see a closer view of the tower where it was located on West Street. In this next image, in the Penn Central era, we see the passenger station at Xenia on the main line. Following the main line east out of Xenia, in Wilberforce, we see the PRR westbound Broadway Limited. In this next image of Wilberforce, in 1986, at the same location, we see this Conrail westbound manifest. Photo credits to Brad McCollin. In these next two shots, at Cedarville, you will see two then and now shots of the depot. Back towards Xenia, south of it, at the town of Spring Valley on the original Little Miami towards Cincinnati, we see a then and now of the depot. In this next image of Spring Valley, we are facing north on the Little Miami in 1972. Following the Little Miami north out of Spring Valley, we end up back in Xenia where we see a then and now of the depot in the Little Miami era. In this next image of Xenia on the Little Miami, we see an aerial of the depot in the yard. The line we'll be following is the one going to the bottom right of the screen. This was the Springfield branch between Springfield and Xenia. It would cross the Dayton main in the middle of the screen and go towards Cincinnati. In this image, we see just beyond the diamond of where the Dayton main crossed the Springfield branch. The Springfield branch is the track closest to the house. In this image, we see bridge remains of a spur that went into the former warehouse of the Evian Company. In this next image, just up the track, we see the beginning of the street running of US 68 in 1963, just before its removal to Yellow Springs. In these next two images in the 1950s, we see two more shots of the street running of US 68. And for the last shot of Xenia, we see where the PRR Springfield branch crossed Wilson Road. Following the PRR Springfield branch north out of Xenia, we end up at Go's Station, where we will see two periods of a then and now. In this point of the video, we will now be covering the New York Central intercity routes of Greene County. In Greene County, there will only be one location, located at Fairborn. We start in Fairborn by looking at an aerial of the Portland Cement Factory. In this image, we see another aerial shot of the Portland Cement Factory. But in this shot, you can see more details of the rail lines of the New York Central and the Erie, and the depot that they both shared. In this era, Fairborn would have been known as Osborne. The towns of Osborne and Fairfield would merge to form the modern-day Fairborn. In these next few images, we will see what is left of the Portland Cement Factory. Portland Cement closed in 1960. It will be in the area of where the depot used to be, where we will see our first train of the video, this NS 178. In this next clip, over where the yard used to be, on January 6, 2024, we catch this NS 179 with NS 8114, the original NS Heritage unit, leading the way. the final clip of the Osborne area, we will see two then and nows of the Fairborn Tower. And for the last part of this volume of the intercity routes, we see a shot of the New York Central Mercury and a then and now of the New York Central Ohio State Limited out by Black Lane, just outside the limits of Fairborn. And that will conclude the video and this volume of the intercity routes. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for when I drop my next volume of the intercity routes covering Clark County. This is Pennsylvania Central Depot from Black Lane in Fairborn, Ohio. Thanks for watching.